Hi there, and welcome to another Wisdom Wednesday. Today I will be talking about happiness. Many of us try to search happiness, but can only feel happiness for a brief moment. For instance, when we are with friends or when we make new friends. But when we are not around those friends, we feel a certain emptiness. We do not stand still and realize, hey, I have really good friends. And I'm happy about that. We usually don't do that. With materialistic things, we buy things because we want those things for a brief moment. And when we buy those things, we are happy for a very brief moment. And then after that we realize, hey, wait, there's something missing. I'm not really happy. I need something more. This is not it. And when we keep on buying things that we think will buy us happiness, we won't find happiness because that feeling will arise time and time again. When we search for that happiness, filling it with something, we don't really feel happiness, but we feel that we are not bored or we're not losing patience. But in reality, what we are doing when we are on our iPhones and are texting each other, we're going on the internet, and we're doing just basically everything to avoid emptiness or the feeling of emptiness. What we're really doing is stimulating, searching for something that we're not really after. Because we're not really after the feeling of happiness when we try to have contact and when we buy things. So what we truly want to do when we are going to try to find happiness is to simulate the behavior when we are happy and try to become happy. And some of you might be able to just call that feeling of happiness, make it arise in you and experience it. And then you can ask yourself, hey, what is this feeling? Why is it here? And you know that you made it arise willfully. There's no real reason for it to exist. So this means that feelings can exist without there being a reason in the outside world. It's something that you can make arise from the inside. So this means that the emotions you experience are stimulated by your environment. However, what really happens is that you choose to embrace that feeling. So this also means that you don't need friends, you don't need materialistic things to feel happiness. So what is it truly, that feeling of happiness? It's a feeling of excitement, but it can also be a feeling of peace and rest. It can be the feeling that you don't need to have anything around you to entertain you. But happiness can also be an excited state. This excited state is also something that you can let arise. But it's this calmful, peaceful happiness that is very easy to maintain. That is very easy to let it be there. And when you experience anger or fear, it might be a very overwhelming feeling, and you might have to feel that feeling for a certain amount of time until you can say to yourself, okay, I'm not angry anymore, or well, I'm not afraid anymore. But once that feeling is for the most part gone, you can choose to experience happiness. You can choose to be calm, to be peaceful. So this was this week's issue of Wisdom Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. And I will hopefully see you next time.